Welcome into the Flippin' Hippos Reseller channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It really helps us feed all of our hungry hippos. Please don't mind the mess behind me. I'm working through my bulk buy and I consolidated some boxes, so now I have huge piles. We'll ignore those because today I'm here to tell you about a new cleaner. Longtime viewers probably know that Awesome is a cleaner that I use a lot in this reselling business, and I love it for stains. I love it for plushies, and I use it in real life too. It's a good cleaner. You can get it at the Dollar Tree. It costs $1, and I've been touting this cleaner for about 8 years. I still say it does work really well as a stain treatment. It says to dilute it with water. I do not, because I do what I want, and I use it full strength. I bought the bottle one time, and I get the big jug refill and fill it back up. Full strength. I spray it right on stains, and then I let it sit overnight or even a couple of days until I throw it in the wash. It works well on clothes. You can just let it sit until you want to wash it. And it also works really well on plush. You can spray it on the plush, let the plush sit, and then wash it in the washing machine. Do not put plush in the dryer. Do not put stuffed animals into the dryer. It will destroy their fur. It can really ruin them. Make sure all of your friends that get a bath get to air dry. So you can let it sit on them that way. And what I also like to do with plush, if I don't want to run them through the washing machine and wait for them to dry, I will spray the Awesome on the spot that has a stain, and I'll take a Tide pen and scrub at that spot. And yes, the Tide will come out and the Tide and the Awesome will mix. It's fine. It'll be okay. Just keep rubbing with that Tide pen and it'll come right out. And then you can get a paper towel or a microfiber cloth and you can just blot that spot to get the moisture and liquid out. And once it's dry, just take a little lint brush and brush it back and forth and it'll fluff right back up. So I do still love Awesome, but I have found myself turning more and more to the Dawn Powerwash. This is going to sound like a commercial. They should probably be paying me. I'm not affiliated with Dawn. I do have an affiliate link later to give you for one of my bottles I'm going to show you. I'll probably put affiliate links down below for both of these so you can go to the store and get them. So what I'm going to talk about is the Dawn Powerwash. It's kind of expensive. So I'm here today actually not just to talk about the two cleaners I like the best and how I use them, but I'm also going to teach you how to make your own Dawn Powerwash at home for much more affordability and a lot cheaper. I bought the original bottle to try it and I fell in love with it. And I have replaced about 99% of the cleaners in my home with Dawn Powerwash. It would be easier to tell you what I don't clean with it. I still use the Lysol wipes for my bathroom and Clorox flushaways for the toilet. I think bathrooms need Lysol and bleach to be clean. That's just me. And I Lysol my kitchen countertops once a week. I use vinegar for my Keurig in my ice machine. That's it. I have replaced everything else in this house. I clean the mirrors and the windows, the sliding glass door. It doesn't leave any streaks. I bought reusable microfiber cloths. I can give you the link for those too, off of Amazon. And you just use them once, pop them in the wash, dry them. They're good to go again. So you're helping the environment. You're being sustainable. You're reusing rather than cleaning everything with paper towels. Microfiber cloths are the way to go. All of our refrigerator, microwave, our stove, the front of our dishwasher, everything in our kitchen is stainless steel, streak-free. Streak-free microfiber cloth and Dawn. The windows, the mirrors. I also clean our floors with this now. I should have mentioned about once a month, I will run a mop around our floors with pine salt because pine salt is a disinfectant and we do have all hardwood original floors in this house. So I will do the pine salt once a month just because it's a disinfectant. I feel good about myself when I use bleach and disinfectant things. I'm a germaphobe. We also take all of our shoes off at the front door downstairs before we even come up. So in the meantime, when I'm mopping, I use this. Use a dry mop. I have an old Swiffer stick, and I went on Amazon. Again, I'll link them for you. And bought these microfiber scrubby cloths that slide on over your old Swiffer stick. Do not wet it. Yes, this has alcohol in it. That's probably why it's a really great cleaner for mirrors and windows and stainless steel, streak free. But if you wet a cloth to do your floors or your grout or whatever with this, it's going to get really sudsy. So I just use a dry cloth. I put it around the Swiffer stick. I take my Dawn. I do a couple lines and just scrub. It gets up all the dirt, the dust. In the kitchen, it gets up sticky stuff and food. It cleans the inside of the microwave and the fridge really well. Typically, I use it with a dry cloth. Most of the things I clean with Dawn, the microfiber cloth or that one I put on the Swiffer stick, just dry and just move it. I use it to dust. So instead of buying the stick dusters that you throw away all the time, I got some microfiber ones. Again, reduce, reuse, recycle and all that. And then I just kind of lightly spray the stick and dust. I spray clothes that have stains, takes them right out. Of course, I use it for dishes. I cleaned my grill with this. I cleaned some shoes. I mean, I have pretty much just replaced all of my cleaners except for the bathroom cleaners because I still like to have Lysol and Clorox in there. It's a wonderful product. They come out with special scents a couple times of the year. So I do make my own. I'm going to show you how. But I will give in and buy like the pumpkin one in the fall. That one smelled really good. And I was doing some extra cleaning because I wanted my house to smell like pumpkin. But they have some spring scents. They had a cranberry one over the winter. When you make your own, you're going to refill. So if you've ever bought this bottle, you can just refill this bottle. If you don't have a Dawn Powerwash bottle to refill, you can get your own bottle. But the type of bottle you use has to be very specific, and this is important. You can't just get a regular squirt bottle from like the Dollar Tree. You know, the ones that go squirt, squirt, squirt. That's not going to work. You have to have the continuous spray. And it's a little bit different. I have stuff in here, so I can't push it down and show you. But when you push the lever in on the Dawn bottle, it pushes in and it sprays out a whole continuous stream of the product. And that's what this bottle does. If you just have the ones where you squirt, 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 I think it's the combination of the Dawn and the alcohol. It's not going to come out right. It's not going to foam right. So you have to get the very specific continuous spray bottle. Of course, I bought purple. They have various colors. I think this was like $4, really. I'll link all my stuff below for you. But I had to come on here and show you how I make this because this is like the miracle cleaner, okay? And every listing party I have been to, every time I have talked to other resellers, this comes up. Everyone's using it. It's a great cleaner, but it's kind of expensive. So I have one for upstairs and one for downstairs. It just worked out that way. But to make your own, you're going to get Dawn Platinum. Does it have to be Dawn Platinum? Yes. For the formula to work, it has to be Dawn Platinum. This huge jug, I think I paid $8 or $9 for at Walmart. You can get them at Sam's Club as well. I need a drink real quick. So it is more affordable to buy a big jug of Dawn Platinum. You can see how much I've used in a year. And then you just need alcohol. The higher the percentage, the better. I have 70% isopropyl alcohol right now, just because I found it at Ollie's. I got 4 of these, 99 cents a piece. They're probably going to last me the rest of my lifetime. So the formula, and I'll type this out in the description box for you as well, is 4 tablespoons of Dawn Platinum. And I believe this comes in other scents as well. Some people have complained, I don't think so, but that the original Dawn Powerwash and the Dawn Platinum smell like men's cologne or like Axe spray. I don't think so. I think it smells nice. and fresh and clean, but they do have other scents. 4 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons, and the rest water. It's like 13 ounces of water. I mix mine in a Pyrex mixing cup. You can do it however you want. Just make sure you get the percentages correctly. So 4, 2, and the rest water. And when I mix it in my Pyrex and I put water to fill it up, 13 ounces, it goes up to 16 ounces. These are supposed to be 16 fluid ounces, but it doesn't always all fit in. You know what I mean? I always have leftover. You have to run the water in really slow and then pour it into here very slow so you don't get a ton of suds. Some people pour the mix directly in here and then just do this a couple times. They recommend if you do that to let it sit overnight for everything to marinate, for lack of a better word. That's why I do mine in the Pyrex, because I can put the Dawn alcohol in the water and stir it real good so everything's already mixed together, and then I can immediately start using it. It's all mixed in. I tend to do this when I pick them up to use them as well. So 4, 2, and water. Continuous spray bottle, or you can refill your Dawn Powerwash bottle if you already bought it. That is how to affordably and sustainably create your own Dawn Powerwash at home. And you can replace so many cleaners with this. You want to talk about budget friendly? Get you some microfiber cloths that you can wash and reuse. You're going to save money on paper towels. You're going to save the environment from having all those paper towels. You can save so much money on cleaners. It's really an amazing product. So I will link down below all the items I discussed here and talked about today and the recipe for you. And try it. I really like it for stains on clothing and plushies. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.